Hi there, this is Sabine, and today I am going to do an exercise routine that is designed for golfers mostly. I've worked on these exercises with my golfer clients, and this is also great if you're doing any one-sided sports. If you're a fan, an enthusiast, or an athlete, you will definitely benefit from them. As well as if you have any shoulder issues, this will help in your recovery. I will be using a TheraBand. You can also use a yoga strap or a towel if you don't have a band. If not a big deal. You can also just move your arms. So for now, we're gonna start seated. To warm up our spine, we're gonna go back and forth, side to side. We're gonna twist it, we're gonna roll around, and then get into the work with the TheraBand. For our first few exercises, I'll be seated sideways. You want to keep your spine long, extended, focusing on your breath, and now you want to inhale, open your chest up like the cat backs, and exhale around your spine. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale. Don't really move your shoulders back and forth, just keep the stomach in and rely on your spine extending back and forth. 2 more. Inhale. Lift up. No compression on your neck. Keep it long. And exhale. Feel like someone is pulling you out from the top of your head. And 1 more time. Inhale. Look up. And exhale, round your spine. Seated cat backs. And we'll do the same thing with our body, going side to side. Same idea. You want to lean to one side, relaxing your neck and allowing your ear to drop to the same side of your shoulder, and to the other side. And these side to side movements, you don't want to arch your back. You want to stay nice and tall, right on top of your sit bones. Trying to get rid of the tension that you might have on your neck. You can look down to the floor. You can look straight to the camera as you're following me. Whatever works for you. I am doing a little bit of a movement in my hips, but mostly I'm really keeping them relaxed. And then we're gonna do thread the needle. So you're gonna reach your right arm back, and then it goes up, and now you wanna thread that needle under your left arm to go across. And now you reach the left arm back and up, and you round. This one also feels like you're swimming. I'll show it to you from the side as well. You reach your right arm back, and it goes up, and thread the needle, cross, and reach the left arm back, up, and across. I'll stay this way as we're doing it. You're keeping the spine upright, and then arch your chest a little bit, and then round sideways, stretching those ribs that are very important for our golfers, tennis players, swimmers. And 1 more on each side. Again, reach. And if you're paying attention, I'm really keeping my neck relaxed. It goes with my spine. And now we come upright. Make sure you're seated right on top of your sit bones. And now we're gonna do what I call around the world with our ribs, going really forward and side and back and side. Or you can think of it like a belly dancing, just a little bit more lifted. And really allowing your breath to just move through, no holding. And then we switch it to the other side. I'm really seated on my sit bones. It feels like I'm massaging my glutes when I go around like this a little bit. And then we come, shake it all off, roll the shoulders back and forth before we take our TheraBand. And when you do these, you don't want to stress your neck. It's nice and easy. And here we go. So I like the TheraBand usually because it does have an elastic quality so that you don't really feel compression in your shoulders. But again, if you don't have it, you can definitely use a towel. Just make sure that you're not gripping it too much so that you can really move your hands sliding from one end to the other end. I'm gonna turn my back. So we're gonna just move the arms back and forth. And here, if you see it, I'm opening my arms enough. It goes up and over my head. I'm not thinking of bringing my arms too far behind me, just enough so that I can go behind my back. And then the same thing, extending my arms out and up and forward. You breathe in as you lift up, keeping your spine tall. And you want to keep the spine tall as you go back and wide back. You don't want to crunch your shoulders to each other. You want to keep them wide and really work through your shoulder girdle. And we're going to repeat that one 2 more times so you stay tall. You extend the arms if you have the TheraBand a little bit. And again, lift. You might feel some stretching on your upper arm, which is so normal. Lift and reach. And I've had 2 shoulder surgeries, so these feel amazing. And down. Now we're gonna take this movement into figure 8. So you're gonna move one arm up and over, so you're reaching to the side. It's like making halos over your head, and then they both go behind your head and then to the side and come forward. We're gonna repeat it to one side, 4 circles. You go around and back, side, and forward. You can also do these exercises with your golf club before your game. And to the other side, I'm gonna turn my back so you can see that as well. So you go to the side, back. As you see, I'm trying to keep my back wide open. One arm goes over, both arms go back, the other arm goes up and forward. Same thing 2 more times. And you do not want to feel any tension in your neck. And forward. Beautiful. The next one I'll say sideways for you to see it. It's like a chest press. So you want to open your elbows wide, not pushing back, just open them wide. And then from here, you keep that tension as you lift it up and over your head. And then widen your elbows a little bit more as you lower it down. My elbows go towards my ribs. And then I keep widening my back as it goes up. And then I bring it in front of me and release the tension. Again, you widen your elbows to the sides. Keep that tension as you lift the TheraBand over your head. And you're gonna widen your arms as you squeeze your elbows towards your ribs. And keep it open and wide. And bring it in front of you. And release. I'll do this facing back. You widen your elbows. Keep that tension over the head. And keep pushing the TheraBand as you squeeze your elbows. You see my shoulder blades are flat, not so crunched up. And in front and release. One more time, widen the elbows. Lift it up and over your head. Keep that tension as you squeeze your elbows to your ribs. Stomach in, go out, and lower down, and release. These are great for mobility and strength work. And another great thing for golfing is balance. So we're gonna stand up for this one. You can do the tree pose with your one foot against your ankle on your shin, or if you are able and advanced enough, you can go into a full tree pose. So from here, once you find your balance, what you want to do is, there's a lot of spiraling going on in golfing and tennis and stuff like that. So you want to open your elbows wide like the previous exercise, and now you're trying to move the opposite elbow back as the same as your knee goes, same elbow as your knee goes straight forward. You come back and you release. And again, you widen yourself, stomach in, thinking really tall. Move your left elbow back and come back and release. Keep your focus on one spot. That will help you with your balance. And center and release. We do that 4 times, it's the last one. Lengthen. I'm pushing my standing heel to the floor as extending the crown of my head to the sky, and release. Shake it all off. And we do the same thing on the other side. This exercise might be a little hard to do while you're on the golf course, but for your trainings is great. So you widen your elbows. This time the right elbow, the opposite elbow to your knee goes back. And then you come back and release. Good. And 3 more. Open wide and stretch. And center and release. Good. 2 more. Breathe in and breathe out. And back to the center and release. Last time. Breathe in and reach and center and release. Beautiful. One more balance exercise, which you can do right before you actually start your day, as you can use a chair. And when you advance, you can also do it without the chair. What happens is that you're going to keep your standing leg parallel. The other leg is back. Now you can start with the back leg on the floor, or when you're ready, it comes off the floor. You're pushing that leg out, stomach is in, ribs are closed. If you're doing it holding on, you're gonna pull the opposite elbow first up and down, and now the other same elbow is the same leg off the floor. And exhale. And down, and exhale. And if you're doing it without, you can just use the tension of the TheraBand. And push, and push. Good. And left elbow, and down. Hold on, relax. Shake it off, and same thing on the other side. Now you're gonna stand on your left foot, either the right foot on the floor or off the floor, whether holding on to your chair or not is up to you. And you start with elbow in spiral, and down, and exhale. Good. It's really great for your standing side before you do your throw, to know where you are. And when you get more comfortable and a little bit more advanced, you can do it without holding on, because you want to be in control of your throw, and this is great for that. And relax. After all this, just to get the tension off your pelvis and hamstrings, you go into a ragdoll. Relaxing your head, relaxing your shoulders, rolling down 1 vertebra at a time, as low as you can go. If staying with straight knees bothering your hamstrings, bend your knees, release your lower back. You can hold on to the opposite elbows, swing side to side, back and forth. And slowly rolling up, generously bending your knees as you roll up, thinking of your spine coming up one vertebra at a time, staying tall, and you are ready to go. Hope you enjoyed it. Try these exercises and let me know how they work for you. And I'll see you in the next video.